You're deeply skeptical of Kavanaugh. You're deeply skeptical of the entire procedure. Why don't you just come out and say, I'm not going to support him? Harris did. Schumer did. Why not you?
I want to take my look at him, and I want to get answers to a bunch of questions. I have plenty of time before I'm obliged to cast a vote on him. And I think for a while, it's actually really important for the American people to understand that these Republican judicial nominees are coming through a special interest obstacle course moderated in secret by the Federalist Society, that there's a whole dark money operation that goes into action to support their confirmations politically. One donor gave nearly $18 million into the Garland to Gorsuch fight. So there's a lot of smelly stuff that happens in this process that I think is going to be educational for Americans as we look later at Brett Kavanaugh. But we shouldn't look away from this messy process too early and have the American people not understand how this is the early stages of rigging.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.